Take one, action.
My first memory of Henry was in Indianapolis, looking at him in an isolette in the neonatal intensive care ward of Methodist Hospital. And Henry, my first image of Henry was of him looking like a scrawny chicken hanging up in an Oriental grocery in Chinatown, except that he was red as a beet and flailing his arms and legs and looking very vital. I missed his first birthday. I was working in Chicago getting ready for us to move here, and I was remodeling the third floor apartment that we were going to live in, but I have evidence of his first birthday party in a Super 8 movie that we still have buried here somewhere, of Henry showing his early love of chocolate. He was sitting in a high chair in his grandmother's family room, and there was a chocolate birthday cake on the platform of his high chair, and he bobbed his whole face into it, looking for the chocolate. One of my other early memories of Henry was taking him to, must have been about 2 at the time, taking him to the Marshall Fields and letting him walk in the toy store to see what he would find that amused him, to help us buy him a Christmas present. And Henry always had a very deep voice, even from, his voice never really changed. It was always deep and loud from his first days. And we were walking in an aisle, and he saw this frog that had a squeeze bulb that when you squeezed it made it hop and croak at the same time. And Henry saw it and just let off a raucous laugh that brought all of the salespeople around to find out what was going on that was so funny. We bought it, of course, and he never thought it was interesting again. I guess one of my next memories of Henry was driving to Wisconsin and having, Henry was probably about three at this time, looking up and reading the street signs. I remember him saying Costner Avenue, and we had no idea that he had apparently learned phonics and could read from watching Sesame Street, which set off his early love of reading and writing, and in grade school writing detective stories modeled after one of the childhood series that he admired, and getting great kudos for his work. I guess one of my next memories was of Henry's when he was 16. He had worked in our office over the summer, helping us on the computer doing bookkeeping, and earned enough money and wanted to buy a motorcycle, which he did. It was a really small dirt bike, but one he could handle, both the cost and riding, and he took the training course out at Fort Sheridan that was offered by, I don't know, maybe the state. And where is the, he took the course and passed it and got a license to ride a motorcycle, and rode it to school for one of the first times at Parker, and was shocked. The teachers and parents of his classmates, I remember hearing a lot about how could you let him do it, but he acted responsibly and had a good time, and graduated to a bigger bike after high school. And my next memory of him and a motorcycle was not probably as reassuring. He was getting ready to go to Rice for the first year, and he had a mound of luggage on the bungee corded to his motorcycle that looked actually kind of scary. Guess that's all I got for now.